right, there we go. I got it. Just in time.
There you go. Hey.
All right. Happy Wednesday, everybody.
I almost said happy Tuesday.
Oh, it's not Tuesday.
Oh, I know. It's Wednesday.
It
but,
is.
you know, that whole holiday thing, it's still
We're
got me all messed up.
We're almost out of it, I feel like.
I got to get through. Got to get through this week, and then next week will be
Mine will
Monday's
probably
Monday.
be the week after, because after the championship game,
You're still off.
I'm still off.
Okay.
Might not be here on Tuesday is all I'm saying. You know how everybody takes the day after the Super Bowl off?
Yeah.
That's going to be my Super Bowl.
Okay, well, that's good. That's good. So we'll see the day after the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Tim kind of laid into me yesterday for being a Michigan fan, and
Well, why?
I don't know.
At this point in the game, you would think everybody would be rooting for him.
You think.
Like him or not.
Did you see the fans at the Rose Bowl that were Ohio State fans were rooting for Alabama?
Yeah, of course they did. Of course they did.
Kellen
I'm hearing
losers.
Kellen shouting in the other part of the building.
I mean, to me, also, I didn't think about this until a little bit later yesterday, but both these teams, Washington and Michigan, are going to be in the Big Ten next season.
So they'll get to compete again.
They'll get to compete
and
again.
over and over and over.
And there's no SEC representation. Gotta love that if you're a
There you go.
non-SEC school fan.
Well, you're just like, you've been talking to Tim a lot. Now you're like throwing SEC and all this stuff out there. It's
I
good.
teach Tim a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay, you do.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Yes. But one thing I don't like teaching is people how to drive on slick roads.
How was
Scares me.
your drive in? I mean, honestly.
So I feel like I can't really answer that question anymore because I no longer take the highway to get here.
Okay.
But I go through some pretty major intersections and on some pretty major roads, and it seemed fine. It was a little bit drizzly. It was that kind of drizzle where you don't know what speed to put your wipers on.
It's just enough that it's going all the time. Yeah.
So, but I was like, pretty soon it's gonna be icy.
It's so far. I mean, our traffic system not showing any accidents, which is good. Let's hope it stays this way. But we've been talking about this since. Well, before it was even light outside. We're talking about a first alert for today. And the reason why, we've had this drizzle
Yes.
and or snowflakes, and it's just kind of been with us on and off since, 10, 11 o'clock last night. And temperatures are now at or a degree or two below freezing. And it's not a good combination.
No.
So, I mean, it appears right now everything is fine, but, be alert, especially, driving over a bridge or an overpass. Things can kind of go downhill fast. But
Literally downhill.
But right now, no problems are being reported. Let's hope it stays that way. Let's take a look at the Meridian Company US 127 Skycam. You can see the drizzle has a few drops of water on the camera lens. It appears traffic moving along at the posted speed there. Here is 496 in Lansing. Of course, that's the GM Grand River Assembly plant in the background. Again, appears to be moving along okay. I mean, definitely it is wet pavement that we have out there. Downtown Lansing, still occasionally some drizzle, and we've had a few snowflakes too. And it's a little bit of fog in the air as well. But this is what has had me concerned since about 4:30 in the morning. 31 degrees right now in Lansing. Of course, the ground can be just a little bit warmer than that. And we take a look right now in Jackson. Again, some raindrops on our camera lens there. Definitely the pavement is damp. 31 now, the current temperature in Jackson. So be alert to that.
Okay. Is the ground still kind of warm?
The ground is still kind of warm, but you put air that is a little bit below freezing, and it just kind of sits there for a while, and it can cool it down. And then bridges, overpasses, obviously you get the cold air to move underneath, so you don't have that warmth from the ground below. Satellite radar. This is the interesting part to me. This is what it's looked like all night. I mean, we've had drizzle going on since 10 o'clock last night, but it is very, very light. Radar's just not seeing it. And occasionally, it's just cold enough aloft that there's a snowflake in the mix, too. So it's very light precipitation. That's all we're anticipating as we head throughout today, too.
A lot of clouds.
Lots of clouds. I think as the afternoon hours wear on and some colder air aloft gets a little bit closer to us, it's more than likely just going to be some snowflakes as opposed to pockets of drizzle. But, either way you slice it.
It almost looks like it's snowing with all those little...
Yeah, well, that's what it is. The hour-by-hour forecast, it's showing snow, but we're close to that point where it's drizzle, too. We go into tonight. Cold front moves through in the evening. Again, maybe a few snowflakes with the front. Behind it, skies start to clear out. And right now, it is looking promising for tomorrow and for Friday. And maybe we see that big glowing thing in
I
the
was saying
sky.
promising that we were going to get sun.
Yeah, well, there was a little bit yesterday. You had to look quick. Lots of clouds today. The precipitation very, very light, but it will occasionally be with us. Again, mainly snowflakes, but some drizzle in the mix as well. Temperatures don't move a lot. Mid-30s. We're at 31 right now, so maybe about 5 degrees warmer this afternoon than where we are right now. Start to clear out tonight. Thursday, Friday, partly cloudy. 30 on Thursday, 35 on Friday. This weekend, it's Saturday afternoon into Sunday. There's a storm going up the east coast of the nation. We might get brushed with some snow. I think any accumulation's an inch or less, so no big deal. Monday is okay, and then Tuesday, we've got rain and snow right now and a windy day, a high of 38 degrees. And obviously, we talked about it yesterday. We've been talking about it for days. Tuesday into Wednesday next week is what we are tracking. Computer models still saying there's going to be a storm in the Great Lakes region. Still, it's way out, and this will change. But as of this morning, it's showing maybe some snow for your morning commute on Tuesday, and we warm up for some rain by Tuesday night.
So when I say I'm not going to be here Tuesday after the game.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's Wednesday.
Okay.
The bulk of the moisture should be out of here, and we have some snow showers around on Wednesday. Again, at this point in the game, this is just like an educated guess is what these models are doing. This storm really hasn't even formed yet. But what has been interesting about this since it started popping up in our computer models is both the Euro and the American model both saying there's going to be a storm somewhere in the Great Lakes region, and they've been fairly close to what they're saying. Sometimes one takes it way to the south, one way to the north. So it is just something we're going to be keeping our eyes on. Should have a little better grasp on this, I would think, Friday and going into the weekend. But just keep that in mind. You can always follow along with us. We're talking about this right now, as a matter of fact, on the News 10 First Alert Weather app. Radar, severe weather alerts, our latest forecast. It's free. Look for it on Google Play and the Apple App Store. Just search for WILX Weather.
Well, we always talk about how it's free, but it's also very user-friendly, and you can customize what it is you want to see. And I know this time of year, I love looking at the road conditions.
I want to see 80-degree weather. Oh, it doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Okay, that's not a big check.
Unless it'll be like, you need to go here.
Yeah, go there.
Go to Arizona.
Search and find where it is.
But it helps out a lot with like traveling plans this time of year.
Right.
So that's what's really my favorite part about it. I don't know if you have it. Let us know what your favorite part is. But we all know it's Darrin's videos. I know, but
yeah. 2 o'clock in the morning. A better place to get a live update, right?
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, you are heading out for the day. Do we have? I don't know who we have. Justin.
Colton will be here today.
Colton's going to be here.
Going to be here. He might be in the weather office right now. Yeah, Wednesday is kind of the day that we're technically overstaffed.
Yeah.
So you don't know who's going to be here.
What
or
does
who's
that
on
mean?
vacation. Well, it doesn't happen often.
No.
So.
All right, well, Colton will be here, and also Taylor Gattoni will be here for News 10 today at 11. And here is what you can expect there. Happening today, 2 people will be arraigned this morning because they are accused of misappropriating funds from multiple organizations with connections to former House Speaker Lee Chatfield. And on Saturday, a group of Republicans are meeting to decide whether to remove Michigan GOP chairperson Christina Caramo. And the Michigan State Police is asking the community to help crack down on human trafficking, something that is very, very important year-round, but they're really cracking down right now, and they want your help in doing so. And then Taylor will be back here at 2 o'clock with another look at your weather and what our news team is working on for over 90 minutes of news. It starts with First at 4.
Very good. Full plate. You're live streaming some of this, aren't you?
Live streaming a lot of it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have Tim back here around 3:45 to talk more sports.
Now, you two don't get in a fight or anything over this football game or anything.
Stay tuned.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
Have a good day.
All right, bye, everybody. Have a great Wednesday.